football, everybody! Welcome to Glory Hunters! How are you? How are you? Not Optimist, Nick Colo behind here. Why don't you watch a game with us? Hang out. It's good to see you all. Flo and Blackie. How are you? How are you? How are you? Are you ready for this monster game where everybody's hurt that's worth a crap? Hey, are you looking forward to seeing Sane? Might be the next leg, not this one. Oh, Manuel Neuer. Oh, you a big fan? Are you a big fan of Neuer? Oh, guess what? Neuer, not going to be here. All right? Right, yes, that's right. Well, at least we have Mbappe. No! Messi's a striker, and he's...
No.
We got Sane, though. We got Leroy. Leroy's in the house. Leroy, yo, what up? Yo, Leroy. What's going on? That's the way they talk over here in Germany. Welcome. Hey, as you see, we're trying to boost this project. I hope you. Yes, they do. They call each other. They say "my jigger," you know, like German. My jigger. Right now, I'm looking at Oliver Kahn up there. My jigger. Yeah. So we're gonna do the watch along today. Hope you guys watch it. We're trying to push. This is just kind of the fun channel we have. We are trying to push more football content on the main channel, the Glory Hunters. But you can check in here, join our Discord, hang out in there. Who knows? Maybe you can like be responsible for content in the future or be a part of the club. We hang out a lot in there, and I'm just happy to have Champions League. I'm very happy. It's not
it's strange it's back the way it is after the World Cup. That's the strange part. We're in the knockout groups after the World Cup.
Yeah, after the World Cup, we're in the knockout.
Yeah,
it is.
That is very strange.
It's been a strange year. I'll tell you what else. Some interesting things about this game coming up. Both PSG a little more than Bayern. PSG not exactly setting the world on fire. Of course, suffering with injuries and things of that nature. They've lost. They've gotten kicked out of their cup championship. They're done. And they've also taken a loss by Marseille. And what was the other team? Monaco. Monaco and Marseille both have victories against in their last 3 games. So we're getting a kind of a rough, beat up, Mbappe-less, and potentially hurt Lionel Messi start. On the other side, the Germans have not been taken. The Germans, excuse me, Bayern Munich hasn't been setting the world on fire. They're definitely in a fight for first place. They do sit in the top of their table, but Union Berlin is hot on their tail. Hot on their tail.
It's absolutely mental.
Yeah. Well, the Bundesliga is about as open. This is not a runaway season for Bayern, which is just great entertainment for everybody. That's nice to hear once in a while.
It's a nice change.
Yeah, it is a nice change. It's just around the league. You know,
that top five could easily catch Bayern easily. Considering they didn't have the great starts either.
No, they didn't. They didn't have a killer start, and everybody just kept on waiting for Union to start losing, and they never got the memo. You know, for my money,
potential Leicester City on our hands.
For my money, and you guys have been following the sport longer than I have, I think this is the greatest season, this 2022-23 thing of all time. It's been amazing from the MLS final to the World Cup final, which is probably the greatest game ever fucking televised. To the interesting teams in Germany, Darmstadt, a town right over from here, just dominating the second league. Kind of learning and falling in love with my local Wiesbaden team. Kind of getting involved in all that. The Arsenal being kind of everything is just it's just so awesome. Everything is awesome. Is just terribly, terribly awesome.
So,
the Italian league, you've got the mighty Juve have fallen, and Inter Milan are even dropping. So you've got Napoli, who could win their first title in like decades. which is quite exciting.
Haven't been paying too much attention to the Italians, but no, everything. Yeah, well, good. Maybe there's maybe a football reset in Europe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it needs it. Maybe we need a change in the guard. Unfortunately, we'll never see that in the Scottish League. It's always going to be the two teams.
I think that maybe it just is what it is in Scotland.
It is.
It is what it is, and you got. Well, it's not. What can you change? Everybody says, I hear Joey kind of ragging on you and Green Man. Like you really got to do something over there. What do you do?
There's nothing to. That's the thing.
You listen to Green Man. It's like he's totally satisfied. He's totally satisfied with Scottish football.
Because he's winning, dude. He's winning. See if I was in his shoes.
You probably would be, Phil.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm just a small loser. I seen my team get fucked in the Champions League, and then it's happened. It's like,
Also, negative storylines of. Well, man, that's another thing. Manchester United turning it around, starting off the season in a negative. Of course, we had tragic death, Pele. This is the year that Pele passed. He was an old guy, had a great life. And then this new story with Manchester City, possibly looking at points being taken away for next season, relegation, or worse. Their books are offsides. Their accounts are offsides. Yeah, that's going to be a strange thing. The one thing I hope they don't do, the one thing I don't want them to do, is I do not want them to punish them. I don't want them to show up minus points. I don't think that's fair to the fans. The fans didn't cook the books. The management did, and it's just ridiculous. If you're going to allow a team to compete, they should be allowed to compete in even footing. If that means second, third, or fourth league for Manchester City, that's what it means, and that's what they should accept. But I do not like this idea of taking points away of a team early in the series. That's fan punishment. That is not the it does punish the team, but it punishes supporters. Supporters didn't cook the books. Period.
That's what happened to us. They took. We were behind Celtic, if I remember. There wasn't much in the gap.
Bundesliga isn't boring for once. I agree. Thank you. Yes, exactly. But go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No.
Somebody
said
that.
That's what happens. Just what you were saying there. That's exactly what happened, and it was that. There's the reason why I hate the SFA. Like you said, it's the fans are the ones that are going to suffer for. Others going to show up.
First of all, I don't think it's right for anybody to give minus points is to say you're not allowed to be competitive. Then why compete? So if that's the case, punish them another way. I would sooner take a complete removal from all British football than I would, which is never going to happen. Than I would a minus points. I just don't think that's right. That'll never happen.
I think might happen.
Relegation like Rangers?
No. See, even at that, Rangers still shouldn't have been relegated. That was the thing.
Yeah.
And I think it came back to bite everybody's on the backside because it's like everybody lost TV deals, and the only people gained was the lower leagues. They got TV deals, and that was a great thing for
Rangers.
Yeah, because Rangers were there. It's like, right, okay, give these lower league teams TV money. Loved it, and it put money in their pockets they never had. The worrying thing I don't want to see is, say we're going to get Manchester City, Arsenal, and Man United right down to the wire in the league, and then the Premier League will just come in and go deduct 30 points from Man City.
Yeah,
which could happen.
They did that to Juventus in Italy this season.
They've done it to Juventus. They've done it to
Rangers. They
Rangers.
were hot on the heels of Napoli. They were like the only team. Yeah, look, Juve were the only team that were competing with Napoli this season in Italy, and they just got a 15-point deduction, and now they're like 10th. So it completely killed the title race in Italy.
Yeah, relegation seems like a better punishment. It just seems like a much better punishment than that. I don't know. I don't like it. By the way, I am not. I hope nobody gets it twisted. If Manchester City cheated, punish them severely. I don't believe in this. It's anti-competitive. If you're not going to let them compete, don't let them compete. You know, I got it. And here's another thing. Just the way I feel about the media.
Well, I think that's why.
All right. I'm sorry.
Punished. I think a transfer ban is the best punishment. So that way, you're not losing TV money or anything by kicking out one of the biggest draws to the Premier League, because the Premier League will suffer if they kick Man City out, because the TV companies are paid to have like Haaland and De Bruyne and all of these.
Well, here's the thing. I think they should lose all. I think all those players should be allowed to leave, and they got to start. I think that's a fair punishment. Second league, everybody's allowed to leave. Automatic free agency for everybody. You can stay with the team if you want, or you can go. And then they got to rebuild from the second league. Period. That I think it's a harsh punishment, but it's not an anti-competitive punishment. We're getting the Neymar and Messi up front. They're playing striker. They're both up front, left and right forward.
I give Messi half an hour. If that hamstring was playing up and he's only had a week to recover, I give him half an hour.
Oh, really?
At best, yeah.
I was thinking, yeah, because that's another thing we didn't mention. Messi is coming off of an injury. Mbappe, he is on the bench. He is dressed. So, I mean, we're told that he might play today. Yeah, Mbappe's coming off the bench. Looks like.
I'd assume he'll be subbed on in the second half. Definitely.
Well, it depends on the lead, if they have a lead or not.
No, that's fair.
I know. Oh, boy.
I felt like an issue for PSG is if Messi does go down injured and Mbappe's not ready to play, they only have the young Hugo Ekitike on the bench, who's not really lit anything on fire this season off the bench. And so that's not good if you're a PSG fan, is it?
Not at all. I got to get the word out for us. PSG.
Like I said, it couldn't happen to a better team if it's PSG. They're the bad ones. Everybody hated Man City in the Champions League because of Haaland. You're like, no, I want to see Man City do well, and it's like, no, just PSG. You don't want to see them at all. Well, that's right. Well, I've just right now they're doing this. Obviously, the silence. What are they going to do for the final if it's still in Istanbul?
That's interesting.
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm going to check.
Probably able to clean up by then. We still got some time till May and June. So I mean, but it is crazy.
Well, because Istanbul wasn't hit, so I assume everything will be fine.
Just letting everybody know, because I know it didn't get as much press in the States. Syria and Turkey had a horrible, horrible earthquake, and before just about every game all across Europe. European clubs have been showing their support for this really incredible tragedy. I don't have the death numbers on me, but they're catastrophically high in Turkey, especially.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to joke. I'm actually generally surprised that this didn't get the press that it really should have. In the States, it's very strange to me. Perhaps shooting down weather balloons is much more important. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's the damn Chinese.
Severe punishment should be. I'm all for severe punishment. Absolutely, I'm all for severe punishment. I just don't like anti-competitive punishment. I don't like it. That didn't reach. It did reach the States, but it doesn't seem to be getting the same type of press that I could see. It doesn't get the same type of press like it's gotten here in Germany. Like I got a 7-year-old in school, and they talked about it. I don't know if they're doing that. Yeah, certainly they heard about it, but I just get the feeling the Americans just don't know how sincere this is. We got kickoff, Bayern with the ball. We'll get the ticker up there as soon as we're able to capture it. For you. Actually, Champions League is always easier to capture. So we'll get that up there as soon as, and there we go. Let's do it to it. Come on. 1, 2, and a 3. There you go.
Bayern's pressing already. PSG's all over. Shot.
Oh! Off. I was too. Of course, something happens when something always happens when I do a capture, right?
PSG haven't woken up yet.
Wake up! It's time to play football.
Bayern's got the ball again, right in the back. Oh, that was a terrible back pass.
Gianluigi Donnarumma. How do I say his name? Donnarumma. The pizza pie.
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma. Say it again.
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma. Bayern working outside the
Like
box.
Opening these back kicks. That's twice you fucked them up.
Yeah. When Donnarumma dumps the ball and Neymar gets in front of it, but not much going on there. Opportunity for Neymar. Neymar still has some jets, huh? For his age, he could still run.
Yeah.
Yeah, considering how Messi, Messi could, do something creative here.
Well, that's it. I mean, look at the World Cup. He can move when he needs to move, but how many times did we see him just put the perfect pass in?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't have him in a role. They're putting him up on. They're making him a forward because they want him. They want him to bury it. He's not playing playmaker today, but it'd be interesting what kind of chemistry they both have.
We're going to get swing in. Nope.
Swinging in, but broken up by a PSG defense, which has been suspect in recent games, from what I've been told.
If you're Bayern, you want to try and get the win here. You want it done here, and then take them back to Munich to just, defensively, if Bayern can shut them down.
The only issue there is it's Nagelsmann, and he's not the kind of coach to do that.
We got stadium sound, guys.
We're playing FIFA.
We got stadium sound, boys. Stadium sound, boys.
Oh, we've got somebody from Glasgow. Brilliant. I've got a brethren here. And I also will keep my eye on.
Yeah, we have another game in the Champions League tonight.
AC and Tottenham.
Who in Tottenham?
AC Milan and Tottenham.
AC Milan and Tottenham.
Yeah.
Boy, can't lose tonight. 2 quality games. Boy, but if you listen to ESPN FC before this year, they were like, "Oh, this is awful. This is terrible. PSG shouldn't even show up to the game. It's over. We have to realize, we have to accept this. We have to accept all those God." No, nobody hates reporters more than me. I don't think there's a guy on earth.
No, but you're right. It was very biased towards Bayern in the sense, so PSG shouldn't show up.
Yeah,
the things in the dressing room. Don't get me wrong. What Neymar said shouldn't have been said, but it was very
Well, I mean, in fairness, I am not one to stick up for Neymar, but that was in the privacy of their locker room. Somebody snitched. So, I mean, they're saying he shouldn't have said what he said. He got caught. He says, "Yeah, some of this stuff you're hearing is true. Some of it's bullshit." What a shock, the media. Media happens. I don't like Neymar. I thought that was a perfectly reasonable. Of course, we're talking about the president. I can't remember his name. The president of PSG got into it with Neymar. It leaked to the press. Apparently, it was a little ugly. Neymar admitted it and said some of it's true, some of it's true, some of it isn't. He compared it to a relationship with his girlfriend, basically saying that football is sometimes it's good and it's bad, and sometimes you fight and talk it out, which seemed like a kind of a weird metaphor, but also at the same time I understood it.
I think it's weird. I think it's weird because, Nick, you would I think you would agree because you're being a Chelsea man. You just don't hear this happen. If something happens, it's just shut up and just something happened behind closed doors. We're not going to talk about it, and it's very strange to hear it was like a girlfriend. What the hell?
Yeah, basically I think what he was trying to say. Boy, I'm sick on it for Neymar. I can't believe it. Mr. Dive City should open up his own swimming pool. No, I think what he was trying to say. By the way, I don't even know what language he was speaking when this is translated.
That's a good point as well.
It really comes down to it's not all it's not fucking all roses and unicorn farts out here. It's a football team, and sometimes it gets hairy, and sometimes we fight. That's the way I took it. The media was mad that he said that some of it was bullshit, which I can believe. I got news for you too, as far as it comes to media bullshit. I will never know for a fact, mostly because I probably don't understand it, if Man City cheated on anything. For all I know, every freaking Premier League team is breaking some kind of money rule, and everybody knows it. And the only time anybody gets punished is when somebody gets ticked off upstairs for the EFL. That's for all I know. I don't know if Man City cheated. You couldn't explain to me. I guarantee nobody would really understand. Their books are offsides. The accountants are offsides. That's what the media tells me. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I'm not going to even begin to understand the rules with them cheating. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. If the EFL comes out and says they cheated, there's no way I could verify it one way or another. And neither could you either. So
not John.
I don't believe anybody. I don't believe that translation I heard from Neymar. I don't believe anybody. I don't know nothing.
That translation was offside.
Yeah, that translation. For all I know, they got the PSG badge wrong on the damn game. I don't know. I don't trust these people. I've watched the last 4 years happen. Your mic is offside, so
yeah. Also, your mic is offside. Flow in the chat. I've seen some on Twitch play a stream, but title it as FIFA.
Yeah, probably.
Remember they done that with UFC? The guy just sat there with the controller, but the actual fight was happening.
Yeah, it was great. Here he is. Yeah, here he is.
Right, hold on.
Yeah, right, we can't do that, unfortunately. There's a planned chance from Neymar, but it's easily broken up.
Oh.
Well, thank you guys for coming in. We usually don't get 12 viewers, but I'm really excited.
It's 1-0 to Milan. Diaz has scored.
Already? Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not looking good for
is not
Spurs
offside.
though.
Oh, dude, Spurs won't beat Milan. I'll be shocked if they go through over the two legs.
So far, I think PSG has had the better chances, but definitely the control and the control of the game and the pace is all Bayern all the way. Sane's one of my favorite players on earth.
A question in the chat: who do we all support? I'm a Glasgow Rangers fan.
I'm a glory
Nick,
hunter.
You're a glory hunter.
No,
You've got a lot.
I'm a glory
of
hunter to the bone, baby.
You've got a lot of teams. Nick has got.
They took my team away. They took my. You can't sit there and take a young boy to a Cosmos game with Franz Beckenbauer and then say, "Oh, by the way, there's no more Cosmos." And then that same boy grows up and say, "Welcome to your new New York team. Here's the Metro Stars." Oh no, it's a soft drink. So fuck you. I'm a glory hunter. You did it to me. I didn't do it. You call me disloyal. I didn't do it. You did it to me.
I never
So
took
there you
this team.
go.
And Nick's a Chelsea fan.
Yep, the Mighty Blues.
Yep, we've got the Blues Brothers on with Tommy.
Yeah.
And we're just waiting patiently for a green man to appeal. We're just waiting.
I tend to support Celtic. You never walk alone teams.
Yeah.
So mine Celtic and Liverpool tend to support them. My home, I will never support New York FC because what's his face? Not John Terry. Well, yeah, the other jerk off.
Lampard.
Yeah. Couldn't support them, even though I probably kind of want to, considering the shape of the Red Bulls. But or Metro Star, excuse me, Metro. Real fans. Real fan calls New York. Real fans call the New York Red. I'm not even joking. Like hardcore Red Bulls fans, they call them Metro, not the Red Bulls. Still to this day, there's still a Metro website that I go to that I've gone to for like 20 years old. No joke.
It's going to be interesting to see the MLS this year.
Love it. 2 weeks away. Looking forward to it. Love it. Maybe it's not the best football, but it's damn entertaining. And it's different.
That's all that matters at the end of the day, doesn't it? Entertainment factor.
Well, that final had it all.
The final was one of the best sporting events I've ever seen. Period. Period.
It was brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic.
Not the best, but it's up there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was Celtic. I bet you were really surprised when you watched Shot from the Point. And
all the years ago, yeah.
I used to wear a Celtic jersey on Shot from the Point, but I got too fat for it.
I think it was like the third episode I ever watched back in 2016. You're sitting there with a Celtic away top on.
Jersey,
I was like, what the fuck is this? And then, what was it the other night? Finally, up here we are, Rangers top.
God.
No, I'm definitely selling.
The good thing is we've got the banter here with it. There's even with Green Man.
Yeah, the Green Man Celtic. We got one Ranger. I couldn't start this little club without one Celtic, one Rangers guy. I was actually gonna wear my my Cosmos shirt today, but I didn't do it.
You got the white one, didn't you?
Yeah, but it's like it's a little tight in the belly. Like most, it's not like my Wiesbaden jersey's like perfect. Kind of hides my fat ass. Nice tackle by the defender on PSG. Views beautiful. Who's that?
Ramos.
Yeah, Ramos. Beautiful tackle.
They're looking for a free kick there.
Sane is, yeah, I know they weren't. No, that's Sane's never nervous with the ball. He never is.
Oh, was it? It wasn't Bayern. It was
no, that was a lie. That was a live ball. Leroy just didn't give a fuck.
He's such a class player. Absolutely love him.
I love him. I love him to death.
I was so shocked when Man City were willing to just give up on him because he was such a fantastic player at Manchester City, and he's so good now, even after the big injuries he's had.
Neymar. I have also to say that apparently the PSG Ultras are not a happy bunch. That they're probably on high alert over there.
I mean, like you said before, they've lost
Bayern again.
Last three?
They're legit trying to just walk this ball in. Have a shot at least outside the box. And I'm going to take us all back to Milan quickly just to check the score, but I think it's still 1-0.
Oh, and for the game everyone's interested in, Braintree Town lead 1-0.
Today I had to explain to my son what two-legs football for the first time. I'd explain it to him, and thank God I did not have to explain the away goal rule.
I was going to say thank God that's gone.
Good news for you. You were born in time. We used to have this insane rule that nobody understood. I used to have to go to a bar, get a bar napkin, and do the math when I was watching the fucking game. Yeah. We got a new, they put the goalies in the highlighter. Oh, okay, we got a new guy. Ruthless Rosie losing the, learning the game.
Rosie, learning the game.
The away goal rules is offsides. You're damn right, Orson Welles.
I don't know, I liked it. Got us through to finals.
I don't want to keep it in my head. It's really, if you really think a two-legged game is really simple, it is a four-quartered game played over a week. It's just 4 quarters instead of 2 halves.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easier without the away goal. I like it without it. The one I hated was the silver and golden goal. I absolutely despised them.
Golden goal would be great if soccer isn't what it is. It's a control game. In ice hockey, I think the league would fold if they ever got rid of sudden death. But it's a different game, and there's a lot more control. Players spend a little more time without the puck, and there's a lot more crazy bounces with a puck than there is with a soccer ball. And you can control it forever. These guys are so good. So, silver and golden goal. The fact that they call it golden goal just made it gay, like right from the jump. We don't want to call it sudden death because we're Europeans, we're more sophisticated than those barbarian Americans. We'll call it the golden goal. Why don't you call it the rainbow goal while you're at it, huh? It wasn't a good idea.
Pride wasn't a thing back then.
It would be really cool.
Pride wasn't a thing.
It's a nobody you hate, Tommy.
I don't like it.
No, but
it would be if soccer was. It's better to decide a game with a team than a shootout. And I do not like the shootouts. And I got to be honest with you, I would go to an American style shootout or some kind of alteration in a finger snap.
Oh,
I hate shootouts.
The American penalty system. The American penalty is like the perfect way to fix penalties.
Yeah, I know, and nobody will do it. And by the way, we fixed penalties in the mid-'70s. Guess who agrees with me? Franz Beckenbauer. Oh, don't think Germans are like, no, that is not true. Yeah, it is. Watch Once in a Lifetime, an ESPN movie about the New York Cosmos. France, I do not understand why they do it this way. This is a very good system. That's what Franz Beckenbauer said.
That was actually a cracking documentary as well.
Yeah, you can watch it for free. Once in a Lifetime. It's like I all my European, even Joey was like, "Hey, you want to watch this movie?" And like, Americans football, get the fuck out of here! And everybody walks away saying that the documentary
That was brilliant.
kicks ass. It's just a really entertaining show.
So I think the last team I've seen win with a silver goal, because that's what they called it in the Europa League. Well, it was the UEFA Cup, but until it changed to Europa League.
Yeah.
Was Liverpool, and I think it was against Hull. They'd done it in the silver goal, and it was like that's kind of just defeated the whole game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just takes you out of it, but they won it.
See what that guy's doing? You can't do that in hockey. That's why it doesn't work, you know.
It started the start of last year. Like, you put on the Rangers, and I'll sit and watch it with you. And I was like, "This is fast. This was so fast." Yeah. But I liked it. That was the thing. It was something new.
Yes, like very different experience.
Yeah. Ball in from Munich. Yep. It's like Ramos again. He must be a fair age now. He must be the same age as me.
Ramos?
I'd guess he's like 35.
Still a sharp defender. In a lot of ways, he's had a lot of impact in this game already.
Still hot-headed, though.
Bayern is controlling. And Messi breaks up the play. Man, Messi knew how to read the play. He broke it up. It is a little concerning. I would say this is total control football from Bayern. Then they're in all. It feels like a hockey power play. But you know, Bayern is just taking their time, making each pass count.
My only worry if I'm a Bayern is they did this last year against whoever they got knocked out by. I forget, but they had like all the possession, all the shots, but still managed to get knocked out just off of like a quick attack. Yeah. So wouldn't be too comfortable with the way they're controlling it at the moment.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, Nick. They should at least see. Like, how many times have we seen there? They've just tried to walk that ball in. What was the first 30 seconds? The guy took a shot outside the box. Fair enough, it was wide, but at least just have that shot. Stop trying to walk it in, because you've got Neymar and Messi. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Fair enough, Messi might not be 100%, but it's still a scary Messi. Yeah. You don't write him off. And then the worst part is...
Yeah, that's the thing.
They've still got Mbappe.
Yeah. Like, we don't know how fit he is. He might come off the bench in the second half and look like he's not been away at all.
I think he'd be out there right now if he's 100%. The fact that he dressed is a good sign. That means they're definitely willing to use him. I think the only way we don't see Mbappe tonight is if PSG takes a lead where they really don't need him. A situation where, are we going to gamble and put Mbappe in? If they find themselves behind or in a draw, you'll see Mbappe probably a lot sooner than you thought, maybe early in the second half.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if this half goes into a draw, I would be surprised if you saw him, 60th, 70th minute.
Yeah, as long as he's feeling up to it.
Neymar trying to make a play. PSG's been a little more interesting, a little more run and gun, and I don't know if it's a dive or not because Neymar fell down. All right, we'll go down to the camera because it could be bullshit. I'm just saying. He could have got smacked in the face and fell down. That's what it looked like to me, but it could be bullshit. Apparently, the ref doesn't think it's bullshit. Thought it was bullshit. So let's go back.
They're calling it back.
They did with plate advantage. Oh, he's still down. He got smacked in the face. That usually knocks you down for a good 10 minutes.
It does when you're a footballer.
Yeah, it does. Most people just go, "Ow! What the fuck?" Not footballers.
Let's see what they're going to do. If they're going to look at VAR.
I swear to God, if he's faking an injury, I don't think the ref buys it. Give him a card. Give him a card. Let's say. He was fouled, but yeah, that's the thing. He was fouled. Oh, he got an elbow. He was fouled. There's no doubt about it. Unintentional, but a foul. But The fact that he's it's no reason to act like
it's Neymar. That's the problem.
It's just Neymar. That's all it is. He was fouled. Ref missed his stuff happen, and Neymar decided to make a scene.
He's booking him.
Did they VAR him? The book? I don't think.
No,
I don't think so. I don't even booked him already. I didn't see it. In fairness,
it's the manager. Sorry, it's the manager he's talking to.
Oh.
Oh no, he wants the ball.
PSG with possession in their own half. At least he's better at diving than Jack Grealish? I don't know. Help me, European.
That was the Jack. Remember, Tommy, you were showing me Jack Grealish going down in the penalty box, and you and Joey thought it was a dive from the Man City.
Oh! I got to be honest with you. I'm glad you brought that up. He didn't dive. We were wrong. We all got it wrong. What happened was, the reason it looked that way is Grealish had his left leg up, and at the exact moment, the defender just accidentally collided with his knee, and that's why they didn't go to VAR. It was pretty clear cut. Yeah, we blew that horse, and I probably should have said that. That definitely a fuck up on from the GH side of things. Optimus looked it over. We were wrong. We were wrong. It's one of those things where it's understandable that we could not understand.
It's a hard
I didn't go to VAR, and I think it's because they realize. I think it's because who are they playing? Not Brantford. Aston Villa knew they made the foul. They knew it was legit.
It is still in Milan, 1-0. Nothing's really changed there.
Really? Donnarumma. I can't say this freaking Italian's name. Donnarumma. He gets his first big save of the game.
Donnarumma.
Gianluigi.
Gigi.
Gigi?
Mario.
GD. Donnarumma.
No, Austin, seen you watch it.
Yeah, I was convinced he dived too. It's just a weird thing. You have to watch, even if you watch the other angles. You gotta look really close. But if you notice, nobody was jumping around.
That was the knee. Austin, it catches him with the studs, so that's how the leg clipped, and that's how he went down. But 9 times out of 10, I'd say with Jack Grealish, I'd go, no, he's a diving bastard. But no, that one wasn't a dive.
No, Grealish didn't definitely dive on that.
No, that one.
He got clipped and lost his footing. And by the way, it's just a tap, and that's why he went down so hard.
Yeah,
he had his one leg. Well, you can tell he got one leg in the air. It was the middle of motion, so it happens.
That's down now for PSG. Was it the slip? Like Neymar.
I got to be honest with you. Since I set up the monitor and got rid of the horizontal thing, this is so much easier to do colorimeters. You wouldn't believe it.
I was just. Have you got your monitor vertical again?
Yeah. I got rid of the horizontal and go vertical. It's just it's night and day better all around.
Because your main monitor's a good. You've got the monitor I want.
Yeah.
But I don't think she'll allow me to drill another 2 holes and put a bracket on the wall again.
No, probably not.
After the disaster I had putting the monitor
I was convinced he dived. So was Joey. He didn't dive. And another thing is, Orson, notice there was no complaints in the media. We got fooled, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been all over.
Yeah. When do we turn this into a sports bar? What do you mean turn this? This is a different channel.
That was a hard tackle. Oh no, it's
Neymar on the ground. It's not. It's Neymar. We'll check. It looks like there was a hard tackle on Neymar. We're not sure. It's true. We'll find out for you. Also, want to find Thomas Muller did not make the trip out today. And even Favad with the Gelb card.
No, Miller's on the bench.
Miller's on the bench. Go figure.
Yeah.
Push from behind. We are here to confirm Neymar was fouled. Neymar was fouled.
Unbelievable.
And he did. It does seem to be reasonable that he fell the way he did in this
I
rare
don't think
case.
I don't think it was a booking, but I think that was because of the elbow. I think they're just like, okay.
Oh, a makeup? Are you saying there's a makeup call here?
I think that was
a makeup call. Okay.
Am I chugging a 2-liter? Yes,
That's quite a conspiracy theory. I don't know. You might to me. It sounds like you're lying about the vaccines or something. I don't know. Makeup calls? They don't do that.
They've had the perfect world. Rangers be winning everything just now.
Here's your opportunity.
We've still been in the Champions
broken.
League.
Sergio Ramos.
He was a good player in his day. He still is a good player, I'm saying, but I'm interested to find out if he's the same age as me. He has to be. And it's fucking shocking if he is.
Mid-30s, easily.
I'm going to look it up, because see if he's about 36, 37, it's no fair.
So he's been around for so long.
Incoming corner kick for Bayern.
I can't remember when he made his debut.
And here we go. There
Really?
it is. Goes.
You're old.
Bayern.
Oh, God's sake.
One of the defenders.
He's the same age as me.
Common with the volley. The volley sails right over the net.
He's the same age as me. That is unfair. You've got brilliant hairstyle like that. You can still play football. And there's me sitting on my arse. Lost all my hair. Figured Ruthless Rosie, I figured since this was a normal time, I'd be watching SFTP, I'd listen to this and get into a new TV hobby. Good thing is though, Rosie, SFTP will be live tonight.
Well, we'll be live tonight. There's going to be a lot more games like that, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, or at least around that time. So don't you sweat it. We'll be live.
Double bubble.
Don't you sweat it. We'll be live. Come on.
Austin, Tommy showed me that, the Japanese player, it's 55-year-old.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Dangerous free kick here for Bayern. Looks like, what was it, Sané? In the Champions League, you always get these brilliant free kick goals. Are we going to see one right now? No, Sané doesn't take it, deflects off the wall and out.
Disappointing.
Hey Rose, are you actually watching the game entirely? Like, what you're supposed to do is watch the game and kind of time it with our stream. You know that, right? Okay. Oh, she is. He is. Rosie. I'm assuming Rosie. You're girl or boy, or in between. I don't know these days.
Got to be all inclusive.
We're all equal.
I don't care. There's a corner for Bayern outside the box and cleared away by Neymar. Messi with an opportunity to put Bayern Mayonnaise. You are a woman. Woman.
Ball right to Munich. Back in the centre. Oh.
I was looking at my phone. I'm ashamed to admit I missed it.
They're getting closer.
Yeah, the feeling of goal seems.
That's the corner kick.
Dude.
I've not even gave up.
There's Messi, greatest player of all time. Greatest player to ever lace up boots.
Undisputed now.
I mean,
the conversation's over.
See PSG, you look at that and you go like, we've got, like, think of these world-class strikers, right?
Yeah.
You've got Mbappe, World Cup winner, Golden Boot winner. You've got Messi, that means won everything now. And then there's Neymar.
Yeah, well, he's no slouch. I mean, I don't like Neymar, but I'm not going to doubt his ability.
I don't doubt his ability, but I doubt we'll see him win something like a
Yeah.
Major just now.
There's
I
a
can't see
special
it.
place in football heaven for people like Messi, and it's right next to George Best and Maradona and Pele. That's where he is. Neymar, he's great, one of the greatest, but he's not in that class. You know.
I feel like Neymar is probably the most unlucky player, like for when he played. Because if he was born when Mbappe was born, he would have had a chance to win a Ballon d'Or or anything now, and he'd be like as hyped as Mbappe and
You know,
Haaland.
you probably. By the way, that coach for Bayern is younger than I am. He got hurt early in his career and worked his way in. I don't think he's 40 years old. If I have to find his name, you can find out his name. That'd be great.
Julian
Send it
Nagelsmann.
to me if you want to translate it.
Don't say that now, Tommy, because if he's like 37
Yeah, I
and
think
he's
he's
like a
younger than. I
manager
think he
for
might be.
Bayern
I
Munich.
think he might be 33.
Yeah. When Nagelsmann started at Hoffenheim, he was like 28 years old.
Yeah.
And that was like 2016, 2017, I think.
Yeah, he's really just done an amazing job. They didn't go with a big name. I really wonder if these teams, Team USA is talking about getting Jose, what the fuck is his name? Your old coach. They're just doing it. Yeah, Marino. And they're doing it. They're doing it because he has a name. They're not doing it because it's a good idea. Same thing with Klinsmann. Oh, look at Klinsmann. He was really good for Germany. Even though, did you see his coaching for Bayern and the national team? It sucked. So that's what Team USA will do. And then, they'll if you kicked your wife in 1991, they'll make sure everybody knows in 2023.
It's not even that. Like, look at the way Mourinho is with the press, like over here in the UK. Now imagine that in America.
No, yes, Mourinho won't be under as much pressure. He won't face as many questions. He'll have more trouble in Europe with the questions. It's easy. They'll kiss his ass. We got Jose Mourinho. He's one of the greatest, and he is one of the greatest coaches of all time. Look at his success with Chelsea and Man U.
Porto and Inter.
And from Madrid.
Madrid, what he did, Portugal.
Everywhere he goes.
He basically he won leagues without money. Mourinho is one of the greatest of all time, if not the. He could
he won the
definitely
Champions League with Porto, which is an absolutely ridiculous feat.
Yeah, that's exactly probably. He could make. I'm sorry, Sir Alex, our arguments with a feat like that. I don't know. I wonder if he was still that good with the games that seem to pass him by. What is he in Roma right now, right?
Yeah.
That's not top flight. I mean, he'd still be over here in the Premier League or be coaching one of these teams. So.
Well, yeah,
I don't know. But TV, I don't think getting a guy. I think I'm getting off track here. Very rarely legendary players make good coaches. The only guy I'm aware of, Beckenbauer won the World Cup, but he kind of got the job at the last minute. And that 90 team was stacked.
Zidane seems to be the only one I know of in recent memory.
Yeah.
Zidane, because he's won the Champions Leagues for Madrid. He's won the leagues for Madrid.
Yeah.
Beckenbauer won it and walked. He won the World Cup as a coach and walked. And from what I understand, it kind of fell in his lap. He didn't go on to a big coaching career. But also, Lothar Matthäus, Klinsmann, Rudi Völler. They're stacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an awesome fucking team. So.
Recently, Zidane's done very well.
Yeah.
But then you've seen plenty fail. Like Gerrard is yet to see
Messi with the possibility of broken up by the backs of Bayern.
Gerrard done. I say Gerrard done well. The problem.
Another gifted player.
Yep.
It's a strange one. Gerrard done well, but I think the expectations of Aston Villa fans is astronomical.
I don't know. He's tough. I feel like Gerrard has it in him, but I feel like he was too cowardly at Aston Villa. Like, he was quite a progressive coach at Rangers, but he seemed to be a lot less progressive at Villa and a lot more shut up, stop. try and be defensively solid rather than try and express yourselves like his Rangers side.
I think the reason for that though is look at the caliber you're up against.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? You've got Haaland running down the back of your defence. It's like, oh god. Yeah, I mean there is some young.
I think there's less freedom in the Premier League in general because there's just the media. English media is just brutal. Whereas I think you know they probably let up on a Rangers a little bit. You know, I think it's more hard pressed for Celtic than there is Rangers.
They did that season when things are not going well for either or team. The press is hounding them. We've had it. Celtic had it that season.
Yeah.
It just depends who's had a better weekend, and then it's
but
okay.
You don't have that vicious London press up there.
No. But then at the same time, in the 90s, it was the press up here that basically chased away Gaza. I mean, that's. I wouldn't say they're as vicious as the English media when it comes to the teams, but they can be vicious.
They can be absolutely brutal down here, especially for foreign managers. Like foreign managers get it so bad down here. If it's not going well, they have no problems. Just
I think you're in Klopp would agree.
I was going to say that.
Well, in fairness, though, Jurgen fights with them, and you can get away with that until you start losing. You know, I grew up with the New York media, which reminds me. I always ask myself who's more brutal, New York sports media and London sports media. I think I give the nod to London just by a little bit. It's crushing. And the thing about the London sports media, it's for the whole, because the country's smaller, it's for the whole country. Whereas New York media is just for the New York teams. You know, it feels like if anybody starts winning in that league, then the London media goes to eat the coach alive or the administration alive. You know.
Update on the AC Milan game. It's still 1-0 to AC Milan. It looks like possession's 50-50.
Well, there
so
you go.
Tottenham's not out it yet.
I think this is one of our best streams in a long time, as far as watch-alongs go.
I know, like the game's been.
They're only going to get
little dull, but we've been good, so I don't care. I don't care. Be nice. We got a second half. And it doesn't mean it's going to be a total washout. We can enjoy it at the end. Bayern's being ultra careful. First of all, Bayern's being ultra German out there. Super careful. And I think that's why you're seeing Messi and Neymar in the forward position. They look like this is a controlled counterattack game. That's what it looks like. PSG's waiting for Bayern to make a mistake and then run up the field with their two brilliant forwards. And Bayern's trying to German it out and tic-tac-toe chess 4D chess their tap in goal. You know, that's what it looks like to me. The American, take it for what it's worth. You know.
It looks like the American might be right on this.
No, 100%. Because even look at when Van Bronckhorst was the manager. As much as I loved him as a player, that was his managerial style. It was like trying to just get that ball, work it into the box. Whereas like now you've got
jeez.
Now you've got like Michael Beale. To an extent, was like the mastermind behind Steven Gerrard. It's like more attacking football, but that's when their players are all fit.
Yes, it's a lot. It is a lower scoring game. 2-1, 1-0. That's 2-0. Those games. Hockey is it could be 3-1, 2-3. High scoring game would be 3-4 and above. But no, it's much smaller than that. Goal is huge in football. Huge.
Ball on.
It's like
it's a terrible corner. Terrible.
Messi working up the right side. Oh, Messi gets stripped. Oh no, he gets it right back. Sorry. False alarm. Messi was not stripped.
It's back up. That's the most important thing.
Opportunity. Boy, bumped him. Boy, I tell you something. Physical play by Sane. Jesus Christ. You see that? He bumped him right off there. Is that Sane? No, am I wrong?
Yeah,
that's him. Yeah. Ooh, he bumped him right off the ball.
Beautiful shoulder tackle.
That to me was like that play was. You ever play pinball? and you tilt the fucking thing just perfectly where it doesn't fucking end your game or your ball. That's what that. He tilted the pinball machine just to the point, like where he got the best result.
Here we go again.
And didn't lose the ball. I like low-scoring games. I've learned to appreciate. That's why I learned to appreciate how everybody used to like. Like, why do you like hockey? It's so low-scoring. You know.
Americans are too impatient.
They are.
Like,
well, the thing is, it's the like goal games are orgasmic. Well,
here we go.
No, great play by. We haven't mentioned Mr. Sommer, a Swiss goalie, in for Manuel Neuer. Sommer cleared the ball. Sommer managed to clear the ball in Witter. Sehr gut.
Sehr gut, mein Freund.
Sehr gut, Sommer. All Witter wrong. You keep the ball out of the. Summer with the save.
Imagine breaking your ankle on a skiing trip when you've still got the rest of the season to play. I can't believe he done that.
I gotta be honest. I don't think he's in big trouble over here for this, and everybody's super pissed.
I seen he got fined again.
Let's let the chat know we're talking. Manuel Neuer is generally considered the best goal in the world besides what's his name in net for PSG. Donnarumma, yeah. I don't like these hard European names. Speak English. Everybody should just have English names. Donnarumma, we should name him Smith. Jones. So what were we talking about before I got distracted by Donnarumma? Neuer. So he's not allowed to do any kind of dangerous sports. Shocking. He did him anyway. Got hurt. I did hear something about a fine. I did not follow it. Nice save by Donnarumma with a good shot from one of the backs. Who is that? Who might have made that shot? Like the old school uni. We haven't done the fashion show. So at that time of the collector, we talk about the fashion of the uniforms. And Bayern's more the old school. That's kind of old school looking.
Bayern's is nice. I don't like PSGs.
I kind of do. I like PSGs. A lot of people don't.
I'm kind of bored of PSGs. Like,
it was cool when it first came. It's kind of old. Yeah.
The thing was, I remember when it was royal blue with white shorts and the red socks, and now when they went to this kind of navy blue, which is closer to obviously the more traditional colours they've got.
Yeah.
But then again, I've always seen them with night kits. Like they've had night for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Coming up to the 43 minute. We probably wouldn't have any injury time if it wasn't for Neymar.
Fake injury time.
Nobody says that anymore, do they?
Injury time?
No, nobody says that anymore, do they?
Yeah, it's usually just time added on. Stoppage time.
I still call it injury time.
I call it as what I was taught when I was a kid.
Yeah, see, stoppage time for me.
Stoppage time.
Oh, here we go, another play by Munich. From München and Bayern.
Bayern München.
Bayern München.
Most people just say Bayern. Oh, Bayern? Yeah, ich liebe Bayern.
There they go again, try to walk it in, dispossessed.
A long through ball. Can he get it to him? He sure does. They're going to slow down the pace. Oh, jeez, a beautiful pass. Another. I can't even explain what's going on. Messi up on top of the box gets knocked down, and they're getting a free kick.
Yep.
If Messi fell down, you're getting a free kick.
That's what PSG had to do.
That was legit foul. Legit foul. It's like a body check. Oh, and then he threw him down to the ground to boot. Maybe that's one you take. You know what I mean? That's one you got to take.
Yeah, I mean.
Are we up for?
At the edge of the pot, not him for anything.
I think Neymar would actually take it because Messi's coming off the injury.
So it looks like a lefty though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I love having the sound effects. We can't do we can't have the sound effects all the time. Only on Amazon, unfortunately.
no ironic on the side.
I'm looking at Messi. I'm like scanning.
It's not even that. You know, find it ironic on the side of his shirt, the sponsor.
Yeah, I think Messi's gonna take it. Oh no, Neymar, I was right initially. Oh no, Messi will take it. Neymar drops it and it goes off the wall, unfortunately.
No, that was
top of the wall.
Very anticlimactic.
Messi, yeah, I know. I did feel something there. Oh no, injury time. We go right into the second half. So not particularly exciting, but I feel good about the second half as far as an entertainment product.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely liven up more. This is like both teams sort of playing cautious for now, but if you're either of them, you definitely want to win the first leg because you're going to feel so much better going to the second one with a win.
Dieses Spiel wurde Ihnen präsentiert von
I smell draw. I think we're looking at a 1-1 draw here. I think the Bayern will get that tap in, and I think they'll get caught with their pants down at some point, and either Neymar or Messi will bury it. I think we're looking at a 1-1 game here. And remember, when this game is over, we'll talk Miss Ruthless Rosie. This is the first leg. They play one game at home, one game away. Whoever's got the most goals, all added up after all 4 quarters are played over a 2-game period. That's how they decide the winner to go to the next round.
It is still 1-0. They're into the 4th minute of injury time.
I gotta turn that down.
Oh, I just heard it as well. I was like, what is that? It's gone through the street.
It is. I forgot.
That's Shaggy.
Yeah, probably gonna get clipped on that one.
Shaggy.
And an update for all the die-hard Braintree fans in the chat is currently 2-0 Braintree Town.
Oh, Braintree in Massachusetts, right?
Not that one. The better one. The OG.
You like the so this is the lack of ads. Yeah, well, they don't really show ads until the half. Ads are for on the uniforms, on the sidelines, and at the half. That's the one good thing about the game that even most Americans that don't like football like. It is a free-flowing game.
Yeah, that was one of the strangest things when I started watching the NBA. It was literally all the adverts every time play stopped.
Stop and go.
Weird.
Well, funny you should say that, like, because I was talking to a few guys, agent as well, and that's what they're saying. Like, they're just looking forward to the adverts and the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I'm like, are you not interested in the game? I don't get me wrong. I'm not an NFL fan, but like, I couldn't be that.
It's more of a tradition. The commercials
right?
are at a different level of commercial, and I think it's designed to bring in non-fans and women. Right. So it brings it like you watch a commercial that's really entertaining because these aren't regular commercials. These are like everybody talks about them the next day. They throw the kitchen sink at these commercials, these companies, because it's the biggest. Besides Champions League, which I think is the most watched, but it doesn't get any bigger than the Super Bowl. So yeah, I think it's just a way to kind of keep people in that aren't sports oriented. If you would have told my wife that she could have watched the commercials, I think the Germans have actually worked. She probably would have tried to get a day off of work so she could watch the stupid commercials.
We've got a guest. We've got a guest.
What do we got?
Gaia, she's walked up and now she's away.
Oh.
So that was the long hair Scottish mountain cat. We're calling her.
Yeah, I have a Central European spotted snowcat. We'll call the long-haired Scottish mountain cat. I don't know. It doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. Let me think.
That looks like you can probably see her in the
Scottish long-haired Highlander.
That's that. What are you all doing? It's high, because what time is it just now? They'll be waiting for my wife. My wife will be finishing soon. Of by fans, man, not inclusive. That's amazing. I could read that there.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
He's like, what's it like winning a World Cup?
Yeah.
Messi's like, it's funny.
Yeah, it's alright.
Pretty good.
It's not bad.
Pretty good. Wouldn't you like to know? I think
he is, Flo. He is.
It's too bad Mbappe's not there. It's kind of a rematch of the World Cup, Messi and Mbappe.
That's what I'm saying. How
Yeah.
weird is that? Like your top three strikers, 2 World Cup winners, and then there's
Yeah.
Neymar. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And it was always just Mbappe who was a World Cup winner.
Yeah, that's right. Did Neymar? No, Neymar was too young for the 2002.
Neymar was too young, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Neymar's first tournament would have been 2014 or
Oh, jeez.
2010, maybe earliest.
He's 2010, right?
2010 could be the earliest, yeah.
I seem
It
to
could
remember
be.
talking about Neymar when I was in Iraq, but he was young.
Yeah, he
That
was
was
one of those, like,
2007.
Wunderkinds.
Yeah.
So yeah, Neymar's one of those that like everyone knew him as soon as he came out
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
academy. Like he was
No,
found
he was.
very
He
early
was.
on.
Yeah, everybody. It was a guarantee.
Hmm.
I wonder if it's a guarantee they knew he'd dive as much as he does.
Probably not.
Yeah. Rumors on Neymar getting older. Not exactly worried by the idea of retirement. Because he's a little too young to retire. He's too good, too young. But I've heard things like he's not going to have problems transitioning.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Yeah,
surprise me at
yeah.
all. He does already seem like he's not fully invested.
No,
in
yeah,
racing.
that's kind of the rumor. Yeah.
And there's always the joke in the year about him getting sent off just before his sister's birthday, so he doesn't have to play and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's shitty. Unprofessional. Well,
Aye.
we don't,
There's just something about him, like I said, it's like,
I never liked him.
aye, that's the thing. It's like,
Respected him, never liked him. Respected his ability, never liked the person. Well, that's not very professional to me.
Yeah, I feel like that's been my way to look at him as well.
Yeah.
He's an unbelievable player.
Yeah.
Like you're an idiot if you
Generational
try and
player.
argue against that.
Generational player. I mean, that good. I don't know.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
definitely. Like I say, if Messi and Ronaldo didn't exist, he'd have been considered one of the greatest
Yeah,
players ever.
absolutely,
Like, he'd be the best of the generation. He's that talented. He was just unlucky that he came up against arguably the two greatest players ever.
Yeah. I suppose.
I mean, it's not even that. The unlucky side as well is he was in that Barcelona team with prime Messi.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, who are you going to watch? I'd rather watch Messi.
Mm.
Yeah. But that was there was a rule. You know, we said before that these mega teams don't work. Barcelona, they put on these type of teams where they had the whole team and they worked. Super teams don't work. Yeah, Barcelona's the one exception to that. They've had a bunch of super teams.
Madrid back in the early 2000s, they worked, and then obviously some of them got too old. Like they had like Zidane, Vigo, Roberto Carlos. That team was unstoppable.
Fat Ronaldo before he was
And
fat.
Fat Ronaldo as well, yeah.
Fat Ronaldo, yeah.
Yeah, what a team that was.
Unbelievable when you look back, on paper, probably the best ever on paper.
Yeah, but did everybody know how good everybody was at that point? Because with PSG, it's like all these guys are all the stars are established, mega stars.
They were established. There was a few that came through.
Yeah.
That went on them being established, but the team, they were brilliant to watch. They just picked teams off.
Yeah, I'm saying by then you would have had Zidane was a World Cup winner. You had Ronaldo who was a Ballon d'Or winner. You had Beckham who
that's right. Beckham's in the midfield, but he's still.
Yeah.
And Beckham had a lot to give back then. It wasn't like he sucked.
That was his prime. His prime.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, because you had him coming off of almost winning the Ballon d'Or at Manchester United. You had Figo who'd been up for the Ballon d'Or. So yeah, I'd say they were probably a lot of them were quite established at that point.
It was some team. Because I remember the Champions League final they had in Glasgow, against Bayer Leverkusen, and what a game it was! What a game!
But I think Barcelona's most recent super team under Luis Enrique, when they won the treble, I think that for me is probably the best team ever, performance-wise.
Oh no! I got mustard on my hoodie. My German mustard. No. I had to wash clothes today, so.
I mean, you look at that Barca team, Iniesta, like Orson says, Messi, Xavi, like the list is endless.
Yeah. I'll say, like you have like arguably the greatest front three ever in Suarez, Neymar, Messi, who just like bagged goals for fun. They were ridiculous together. Yeah, and arguably the best midfield ever was Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, with the absolute chemistry and control they had.
Is it me, or is Mbappe not look happy?
Would you not be happy if you could tell your girlfriend doesn't have a vagina?
Ruin my day.
Oh, your ex-girlfriend. I'm sorry, Mbappe.
I really have this fantasies. Like, what do you mean she wasn't a girl? I hope that's true. Like, you dated her, broke up with her, and didn't know.
That'd be so funny, wouldn't it? It would just be so funny.
Really?
What do you mean?
What the fuck? Does that make me gay?
I thought you were taking a piss. I mean, I brought her to the night out, and you're like,
oh my god, Thomas Muller's looking old. He's looking like my dad. Jesus, what's happening? Remember when he had big puffy hair? I like Thomas Muller. I like puffy hair Thomas Muller. His girlfriend's offsides. You ain't joking.
Rosie, no. She was a guy. I was trying
to fell off, or there was somebody else there?
The stats fell off.
Oh, what is that? What did I call this or what?
Aye.
Early on, they'll get him out there. They need a goal if they're drawn out. Yeah, they're gonna put him on. I don't know if they're gonna put him on right away, but I don't think it's any more than 60th minute. I'm calling it.
His girlfriend was offside. No, I think the girlfriend's erection was offside. Oh, but we're all for equal opportunities here at Glory Hunter.
Yeah.
I don't care. Date who you want to date. I don't give a fuck, but it's still funny.
All chicks with dicks are welcome.
Yeah, or without them.
No, it's just.
I think she had. I think she had all the work done.
That have to.
Yeah. I think she had all the work done. I think it was public knowledge. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, she's like a model or something, which means she's definitely got money and stuff.
She was the first Playboy transsexual model.
Oh yeah.
You know what we could do? We could really us guys. We could investigate if he should have been fooled or not by getting that Playboy. No, you didn't get fooled. What is that?
I'll take one for the team here. Wait, hold on.
No, don't. It makes me sick.
No,
I'm eating. I was joking. I was totally joking. Joking.
I'm not sending you pictures.
No, I was totally joking. Flo and Blackie. Oh, no. I was just kidding around. I just have this fantasy. It's like, that was... What do you mean? It's bullshit. I thought you were busting my nuts. That doesn't make me gay, does it?
Oh, if that was one of my mates, I'd be ripping him so much.
I don't think Will's missus would give a shit. Just me.
No, it's for science.
I don't think she would care if it wasn't for. I don't care if she's like. I think she'd be like, close the door. Yeah. That's the vibe I get. I don't know. It could be wrong. You're married to her. I ain't.
Kind of looks chopped off. Yeah, it's chopped off.
It's chopped off. You can tell.
It's chopped off.
Does it look vaginal?
All I can see is pubes. That's all. So I don't know. I don't know if it looks like an axe wound or anything. But it looks like she's had the work done. Yeah.
Gross.
Thanks.
And there you go, team. I took it for the team.
He looks quite stiff.
I commend your commitment to finding that out.
Yeah, I know.
Good investigative
The
work.
Glory Hunters. What the fuck
I'm
did
a
I
brave
come back
soul.
to? The Glory Hunters. We'll find out if
Oh no, Austin.
Mbappe's girlfriend, transgender girlfriend, has a vagina that looks like a woman's vagina, but apparently it doesn't, according to Will. Optimus, thank you for your. I wouldn't do that. Ugh.
That doesn't bother me.
The thought of
my wife, look at this.
the thought of a like this has nothing to do with any gay stuff. The thought of a removed penis doesn't like give you the chills.
No,
Yeah,
no. As long as
weird.
mine's still attached, I'm okay. I'm safe.
Like this isn't me. Ew, guys kissing. You know, this is.
No,
Yeah.
I get more of the feel.
Yeah, I didn't shiver because like, oh, gay people, gross. I get like, ugh.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean
Yeah.
because like I've got a friend who had to get one of his testicles removed, and when he was telling me,
Oh, God, no.
I was like, oh God. Then this was years ago, so obviously Drunken Wilbur was there. And he was telling us, obviously, you get a silicone one, you get put in. So obviously, it weighs everything out. Do you know what I mean? So you look natural. So all of the guys, can we touch it?
No,
I
just lost my gum. Fucking
That's what it
gross.
felt like. That doesn't
He
feel
literally
right.
said that. My gum fell out of my mouth.
It was like one of those stress balls. That's what we're all like. That's weird.
Oh, nah, that's weird.
Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Where
Well,
were you when you
this
were,
is the
when
wrong
you were
stream for that.
professional colour?
I know, it totally is. No, but you're right, my wife doesn't care. She just looks at me like, oh, you're a weirdo.
Now we're just about ready to have kickoff. Welcome back to more football coverage.
Today we're going to talk about fashion and how to do your nails.
Yeah.
And Nick is going to tell you how to get that manscape for your mankini for this summer ready.
Hell yeah. Done all
Oh,
the testing.
Hakimi out. I can't even
Get
say
Buddy
that
ready.
kid's name.
Hakimi.
so it looks like either going to give Mbappe maybe half an hour. I think you're right, Tommy. Give him the last half an hour. He's not gonna do it.
No. I 10 minutes.
Think, yeah.
10 minutes. Because they need this.
Yeah. I think
And
so.
if Messi and Neymar can't put one in, you got to increase. Like their whole posture is just score a goal. We can't play with Bayern in the midfield. We'll let them have the ball. Let's win on a counterattack. That's their whole posture to me. So like Messi's up front with Neymar. He's not. They're not. They don't even care if he's not playmaking. They just want him to bury it. They are worried. Their posture to me is, we don't think we can score goals. That's what it looks. I think that's what the coach is saying.
That's very Galtier. The coach is like, before he went to PSG, he was known for managing smaller clubs and playing exactly that way. Defensive.
Oh,
Hey, he's already run it. I call this. I call this dead
Yeah,
on.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yeah,
10
you're
minutes.
right.
10 minutes.
You'll be on it. You'll be on it.
55. Yeah. I initially said 60, and I cut off 5 minutes. 10 minutes. He's on. Unless they're feigning him to fuck up the other coach, you know.
That would be an interesting
Yeah,
fact.
aye.
Mueller rules the mid. Not today. He hasn't played yet. The old fart.
Because it's like, do we go to a back five then if he comes on? Because he's going to be probably the fittest out of Messi.
Or do you think, maybe do we start sitting a bit deeper on the pitch? Because all you have to do is kick the ball over the top and Mbappe's going to fly past your defence.
Exactly.
So you might get a bit more like reserved with the way you're going to defend.
And guys, remember, we'll be live tomorrow for Man City versus Arsenal. Or is it Arsenal?
Yeah,
Man
back
City?
to back.
Yep.
Important domestic game in the Premier League. Right after Man City has knocked out Arsenal, the FA Cup.
A big
But,
match for the
you know,
time. right?
Arsenal's, even with the loss of the FA Cup, Arsenal's amazing season continues. Hopefully you can get it rolling.
And you're going to think, if you're an Arsenal fan,
We have a foot race up the
Oh,
left
here we
corner,
go.
and he draws
Oh,
a free kick here with good hustle.
No.
Good hustle. Draws the free kick, and it usually does. You run hard, you're gonna draw. Yeah. Fair draw right there. Looks like the right-footed Neymar gonna take the free kick. I wouldn't actually call it dangerous area, but you know, players of Neymar and Messi's caliber might be a little more dangerous than if another team took it. Is that fair to say? You know.
Yeah, I think that's very fair.
Yeah, puts it on
Ball
net,
on.
and no, broken up by the Bayern defenders.
Ooh,
Oh, there we go. Bayern's done the right
Bayern
thing.
with their
Pass.
first
PSG.
scoring option, but PSG's defense able to kind of regroup and collect themselves.
Bayern's really going to take their chances.
Lionel Messi, the greatest player of all time, gets a touch. And I can say that with conviction now.
At least I can say I've seen him at Ibrox when Rangers played Barcelona.
How did that go?
Ramos to Messi.
We held on to like the last 10 minutes, and he scored.
Here's a through ball for PSG, and it looks like they're not going to be able to make the cross, though.
It was the year we went to Manchester for the Europa League final. And I was in Manchester. I was in Manchester that time.
Oh, you went to the game?
No, I was in the crowds, and that was one of the stupidest mistakes I've ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was back up the road quick. I got a phone call just as I passed Carlisle.
Opportunity for a cross.
Here we go.
And looks like it was a really good play by Campanaro. Great defensive play. Or maybe he just got away from the foul. No, the all ball. How do I say his name? Campanaro? For fuck's sake, come on. I want to kick the Bayern now. How do you say it?
It's Upamecano. Yeah.
Rosie, one of the best ones to watch.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Like Tommy said, is probably about the Metro Stars. It's on YouTube. It's free to watch.
Oh, Donnarumma goes up to take the ball out. There's a collision. Is that who's on the ground? Is it? Ooh. Let's take a second look. Oh, fog rolling in. I guess that's the fireworks, though.
That's from the flares.
Field, yeah, flares, which I cannot believe are illegal in Europe. It's bizarre to me.
I will leave you.
They'd put you in jail if you brought one of them to a fucking American event. Donalo down, number 15. Looks like he had a hard collision with the Donnarumma. Sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
I was going to say, at least with the American ones, like the fireworks are on standby, ready. Because I love the
if you win the
celebrations
championship, and that's up to the stadium. I went to the Mines games, and they got these flares running in the crowds, where it looks like the crowd's on fire. You know,
it's the smoke.
Oh, they look so cool.
It does look cool, but it also looks dangerous.
The smoke bombs are the worst. I don't know how long it took me to scrub my arms the last time. But yeah, check out it's got all couple of things. And check out, like Austin says, there's one in Arsenal that is good. You've got the one on the Metro Stars from the 70s, which is amazing. It is absolutely incredible to see how, like, the start of American soccer and how, like...
No, that's a match of the Cosmos, and there was no Metro. That's not MLS, that's NASL. It's a different league.
Sorry.
Yeah, let me help you out there. It's the league that Pele was in.
But it's brilliant.
Yeah. Oh shit, we gotta put the score back up. I totally forgot. 50th minute.
Well,
duh.
No goals.
No goals. There it is. Get your stream with us. I apologize.
As I fly to Milan, to the San Siro, let's see the score. It is still 1-0 to Milan. Nothing's changed over there.
Oh, there it is!
Oh!
Ooh, like a half volley from Bayern.
That's
From
not
the
what they wanted.
PSG player, Kingsley Coman.
Jeez Louise. And Bayern takes the lead 1-0.
That's a nice goal.
Tidy
A
finish.
super read. I think did he take it out of the air? I think
Yeah.
through the cross. Yes, he did.
Oh, tidy.
Look at
Oh,
with his
lovely.
shin. Look with his shin.
Lovely. First time.
Pop, yeah. Ooh, wow, and it got right. It was actually right at Donnarumma. Well, you could make an argument. This is a savable ball.
Donnarumma.
And yeah, Donnarumma might have left a soft one go through. Looking at it,
He is savable.
you could savable, but also coming at him really fast. Actually fast. But the fact that it was a little more on. Shot was on the keeper a little more than I would have expected.
Now, Joey's not here, so we can fill in for Joey and say the keeper should have done better. But Joey's not here, folks. Top's ready. You called it, Tommy. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Called it.
Especially with
two more.
the Bayern goal.
I got 2 more minutes for Mbappe. Bayern with a 72% possession time.
Absolute domination of the possession.
I almost feel like Pitt.
Come on, ref. Ref.
The goal was by Kingsley Coman. Kingsley
Coman.
Coman.
Kingsley Coman.
Kingsley
Who actually
Coman
previously
at 53.
paid for PSG. Interestingly.
Funny
Kingsley
name.
Coman's an interesting player.
Kingsley.
He's only like 26, I think, and he's won like everything. Like it's ridiculous how much he's
He just
won
happened to
as
be
a
there.
player. Yeah, because he played for PSG, so obviously won the
He knows that
French
Christian
league, because they win all the
Polasek.
time.
Christian Polasek all of a sudden won the Champions League out of nowhere. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Now he doesn't play
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Like the greatest,
He looks like
he's
he
the
might
most
be leaving
decorated
this
American football player ever. You know, if you really think about it.
I mean,
Yeah,
Donovan
definitely.
probably his closest competitor. And Donovan didn't achieve.
No,
what Pulisic had.
he's at this point he's the best player you've ever produced.
Mm.
And the other thing is, he wasn't like Clint Dempsey. Like nobody really saw him coming. Well, I should say nobody didn't saw him coming. But we got promises from Dempsey and a dude that never quite filled out. Although Dempsey was a solid player in the Premier League, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, he was a good player, but
Yeah, but I mean,
Not
he wasn't transformational or anything like that.
Oh. Well, Bayern's not complaining, so it looks like a clean tackle.
A little bit more.
Bayern again just winning the ball back from PSG.
Bayern looks so comfortable in this game.
Yeah.
They've never really looked uncomfortable in any part of the game.
Mm. I will say this was always one of my biggest worries for Galtier going into PSG, because he's a team like PSG feels like they should be a lot more adventurous and a lot more applying pressure with the talent they have, and he's a lot more of a sit back coach and try and play defensively.
There it is! I called it! Oh, it's a minute off! Kylian Mbappe in for Carlos. I was literally that's about as good as it gets, folks, doesn't it?
That is good as it gets. A minute off.
Fabian Ruiz comes in for Warren Zaire-Emery, who I thought had a good game on defense over there, Emery. I thought he broke up some plays, for sure.
Yeah.
1-0 game, 56th minute. The control of Bayern versus the firepower of PSG. The control usually wins, by the way, folks. Like 90% of the time, football's a control game. Oh,
But here's
Yeah.
here's
nice
what we
through
will see.
ball pass
Oh, there
to
it goes.
Neymar from Messi. Neymar works it up the left side. He's looking to make the cross.
Mbappe screaming for it.
Oh, I can't
Neymar,
believe
come
Neymar
on.
did not slow it down or make a cross there. It's beyond me.
Mm.
I think Neymar was
He's very well
preparing to make
defended
a.
by Bayern, though.
I think he was preparing to make a move, but I don't know if it's a great idea. Get back on side, Neymar.
Bayern's won the ball again. I mean, this is the thing.
Oh
like,
boy! And
oh.
well, that looks like they let it slide. Ref lets it slide. Definitely a little jump in their step in PSG right now. As soon as Mbappe came out, there's more. They're moving better.
Let's see how.
One of the things to note about the substitutions was, as well as Mbappe coming on, you had Fabian Ruiz. who's
Here's
also
another
a
pass by
midfielder,
Messi, picked up by Kylian Mbappe. He makes a poor pass right into the Bayern midfield.
I mean, this is the thing. Let's see how fit they two guys are now. I'm shocked that Messi's last an hour.
Yeah. He might be the next off the field, though, to be fair.
If they
He
keep
hasn't
him
really
on
been
90
pushing it.
No. He has done these normal Messi things, like
Yeah.
just walking, but you've not seen like any explosions from Messi. Like a Fred, like ball just perfect or anything. That's
Oh, is that even a good position for him to be in? Striker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with Argentina,
He doesn't seem to
I
have
think they had it
the
just right. Just let him sit behind that striker.
Yeah.
I mean, playing free up the front, just let him feed the ball to like Mbappe or like push Neymar up a bit. Neymar's got the pace.
Yep. So yeah, that does seem to be one of the issues with Messi as striker is he needs the guys around him that he can just completely unlock. Whereas when
Yes.
he's just up, he's the guy up there. It's a little harder because he's not got the person playing the killer pass to him because he's the guy who's meant to do that.
I mean, it's not even that. He's not got the pace as he had once. I mean, I think we've seen it twice during the World Cup. But
Yeah.
I mean, 35. He's had a couple of injuries, but on top of that, like, don't get me wrong, put the ball at his feet. If he's in front of goal, nine times out of 10, he's scoring.
Yeah.
And a compliment in the chat for Orson. It is like watching Soccer Saturday. Oh no, that makes me Charlie Nicholas then. Oh no, I can't have that. He played for Celtic. No. Was there any Chelsea guys on the team? No, the closest would be Paul Merson. Paul Merson.
Kimmich makes.
God.
I don't know what Kimmich was thinking here. All I know, I could have done that.
Rare occasion when you can say do what a footballer does.
I could do that.
I believe in you.
I kid. That happens to the best players. I don't like when people sit there and say, "Oh, they're awful. Get them off the field." Everybody has that.
Oh, everybody does.
A little surprised for a shot like that out of Bayern at the stage of the game, though.
Well, I feel like that says they're comfortable. They're comfortable enough to just take a shot like that and not be too worried.
I don't know. That's not the way I don't know what's going on in that Bayern. It's just not the way the Germans view it. Yes, one or two more like that. He's on a bench. Here's a cross for Bayern. Shot on goal, Donnarumma. Easy save. Good pass. Excellent pass. Good strike. Difficult
Very
one.
unlucky. Yeah, very unlucky.
Difficult strike. Donnarumma with the save.
A solid save.
Oh. PSG works it out. Messi up to the center mid. Fires it to Neymar. Neymar makes a play inside the box. Back to Messi. And he is stripped away from the ball.
Oh, that was beautiful play as well.
Woo! He just the thing is, when every time he touches, he thinks something magic's going to happen.
Did I read that right? Did I read that right? Bayern had 12 shots on goal, 4 on target. PSG's had 2.
That sounds
Did I
about
read
right.
that right?
That sounds right.
I know it was in German there, but I'm positive that's what that was standing for. Because I'm like, I don't remember PSG actually hitting the target or working the keeper. That was a terrible pass.
We barely spoke about
Shots on goal are 13-2. Correct. Shots on goal are 13-2. Well, I mean, you're gonna have less shots on goal when you're playing this counter-attack style here, this Italian style almost. What a save by Donnarumma!
Oh, beautiful!
What a save! An absolute robbery! Robbery.
Oof.
Will we see the second goal coming? Oh, what a save! What a save!
That is fantastic. That is top goalkeeping.
I'm Jan Sommer. There's nothing to do back here in the Bayern net. I don't know what to do. Perhaps I can go home. Neymar could have played tonight. No, excuse me. Neuer could have played tonight. Sorry. Corner kick. Bayern on target and another big save. Oh! Donnarumma's got your number.
What a keeper this guy is.
Fantastic.
Think we'll see him in the Premier League soon.
No chance.
Don't know, dude. Don't know.
I think PSG have been locked down for a long time.
How do you say that guy's name? Choupo-Moting? Choupo-Moting? I can't even say the guy's name.
Choupo-Moting.
Choupo-Moting.
Eric Choupo-Moting.
Choupo-Moting. Donnarumma just wrote down his number and his
Stoke striker.
You, sir. 13. Thank you.
It is still 1-0 to AC Milan against Tottenham.
Donnarumma keeping the minute, to be honest with you. And making this game competitive. You get the feeling that these guys in PSG just hate each other so much and leak to the press all the time that they might have some, more success.
The thing is, even if PSG lose again tonight, like, that's more pressure. And it's like, well, now you're going to Bayern at home, who will play defensively at points.
Jeez. Sergio Ramos. Fantastic defender, by the way. Oh, there he is. Old man Khan in the stands.
Still, like, Bayern's winning, he still doesn't look amused. You know what I mean?
He's never amused. One of those competitive human beings alive. He probably still can't stand. Last game I watched them, the rivalry, the Bayern BVB rival earlier this year. He got so mad he
fell out the chair.
Yeah. Dortmund got a call late in the 90th minute. He fell out of his chair. Oliver Kahn. Oh, thanks so much. We got a subscription on the other channel. By the way, you can donate here. It's possible. It's possible. Or tip if you're enjoying yourself. Bringing you all the best coverage, and we'll be back here tomorrow.
What could be the biggest game in the Premier League title race?
I think, see if a draw on paper seems the fairest result on paper.
I feel like I should have put this in the middle more. No, maybe not. Yeah,
odds go.
There you go.
A draw would be a bit boring, wouldn't it?
It'd be boring, but I think in paper. But then we look at Arsenal haven't won a game. Those the last 2 games they haven't won. You could argue with the VAR from Saturday. That should have been a victory. So they have to come out. They have to do it. Man City, they've got to win. No matter what, they've got to win because let's be honest, say there's a points deduction, they
There it
would
is.
they need to have the highest points available.
Bayern
sure
seems like
down the league.
Yeah.
Bayern right now is like a boa constrictor. I feel like it's getting tighter.
Yeah.
The snake
They're
is
just
wrapping
strangling
itself
PSG.
around.
You
Yeah.
can't do anything.
Passes though from Bayern at some point, especially at this top end, has not been good.
But all they need is that one.
Well, that's it. We'll look at the one he scored from.
Yeah.
Is the stream tomorrow will be the same time? Yeah, roughly the same time. Yeah, I think it's I'll tell you just now, Rosie. I think it's an 8 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. No, it's a 7:30 kickoff. So it would be
Half hour earlier.
Yeah, half an hour earlier from when we started tonight.
It'll be posted tomorrow morning on the thing. Make sure we'll have it up there so you'll set it. You'll be able to set yourself a reminder. Maybe even tonight. I suppose we could get it. We could get the damn link up tonight, and then
Yeah, no, it's
if for some reason I guess we could take out the players, put new players in if we have to. We just redo the thumbnail. The top two players, like because I did the thing with Gabriel Jesus, and he's not playing. Maybe we'll just leave him in there anyway.
Yeah. I'd keep them.
PSG's trying to work something. Again, Bayern's defence.
Oh!
Just give the ball away, so back to PSG. Now they've gave the ball away. No.
Messi's so good when he makes a mistake. He's just like, oh, he gives himself a do-over. It's his opportunity for PSG. Tries to find, who is that? Was that Neymar? Yeah.
Verratti.
Neymar tries to get it deep in the box to Mayo, and Neymar is strangled by the Bayern backs. And they go the other way, and it looks like...
they're calling it back.
That's a good tactical foul.
Hi guys, now
Coleman draws a yellow card
I'd assume.
and a hard tackle.
If you're a PSG fan, you're going to be worried.
Pincel Kimbappe. Is he Mbappe? Kimbappe?
Mbappe.
I'm thinking he's African.
Kimpembe.
Kimpembe?
I hate when they wear their football socks as low as that. No, I'm a traditional guy. The football socks have got to come up.
Yeah, I make my son pull him over his knees.
I'm letting up. That was that
Not that far.
long sleeve top, always tucked in when I was skinny. When I was skinny, I had to put that in there.
So not too long ago, right?
5 years ago, maybe 6.
That's not too bad.
Aye, but it's when I showed Tommy the picture of me in an England kit. It's like, oh, aye, you could tell I was a football player. But that was not the question. The question was, why are you wearing an England kit when you're Scottish?
That was my original thought there. I hope you haven't shown green, man.
Oh no, he questioned it as well, but then he just put down to the fact that was, in his words, a hun.
Gonna send to jail.
Yeah. I was like, thanks, green man. So that's us, 70 minutes. 20 minutes ago, PSG still 0 shots on target with the strike force Mbappe, Messi and Neymar.
Super.
Easiest thing. That's such a good front three to not have a shot on target yet. Just wow.
Put that there just now. But then again,
not a happy Mbappe.
Nope. But then again,
he's not running hard either.
No, he doesn't. He genuinely doesn't look fully fit.
Mm.
And then, Nick, like what I was going to say is look at the strike force we had when we had Michael Moles, Tori Andrew Flo. You know what I mean? And,
I don't know. The
Oh,
way
yeah,
PSG is
some,
playing
some
right
top
now,
players
we're
there.
getting later in the game. I think the best they can hope for is a draw here.
aye,
And I don't think it's a bad
I can't see a
result.
winner from PSG.
I don't think that's not a bad result.
They're looking for a penalty.
How do they score like this?
It's hard to see them scoring
Yeah.
at all.
Well,
Bayern have
if
just
Bayern
been
makes
so
a
good at
mistake, I mean, they definitely could capitalize. I mean, they still, you know, if the Bayern midfield and thinks they can sleep, here's Mbappe with the fucking opportunity, and a chip fails away, knocked away by Sommer.
Whoa.
Another opportunity, blocked by the Bayern. Neymar with another shot, blocked by Sommer, and then Mbappe buries it off the rebound and scores.
Is he on?
Oh, he's offside. He's offside.
Oh, that and Mbappe was
Unbelievable.
offsides.
So it's took them
Wow.
72 minutes. Yeah, you just don't sleep with them. Don't sleep.
Way offsides,
Right
miles
after
offsides.
we say it looks like PSG can't score.
Nah,
That's why there's no
Something do
that's
that.
why there's no celebration there. Nice chip. Sommer makes a save off his face. Sommer known as the unknown goaltender.
I'm on camera, dude.
Sommer.
I know. Right, put them in for.
Yeah, Mbappe was offside. Yeah, we can't do the joke when they're actually offsides. It doesn't work.
Well, they're the glory hunters. We've had a domestic because I've had the lights, the blinds open because I like them. I like sunshine in the room. That's sunshine to me. Well, happy Valentine's Day to you as well.
It's a romantic one this year, I see.
Oh, always is, dude. Always is.
I give my wife shit. Number 17. How do you say this guy's Vintala?
Don't know. but
Vitinha.
Vitinha.
It looks like somebody's put like the fake goatee on, how like you get in the movies, and they've just glued it on his face. Thomas Müller. Right?
Thomas Muller.
Ah, Thomas Müller. My son wore a Thomas Müller jersey to practice yesterday.
Ooh. Bayern or German?
German. German with the 3 stars, not the 4.
Ooh, an old one. Pre-2014.
Yeah. I think it was that jersey that year.
Oh, the year they won it.
Yeah, they won it. I think it's only 3 on this. I think it was only 3 stars. Did I ever tell you I got stopped at the airport because I wore 3 stars? Want to hear a funny story? It's after this play. I'll tell you a funny story. I got the 98 Euros shirt. Oh, 98. 2008. 2008 Euros jersey. Of course, it's got 3 stars on it, right? So, I love the jersey. I forget who was back in it. He's a really speedy player. He came off the bench. He's a black guy. I forgot his name. Back in 2016, 18. I forgot his fucking name. I should go get the jersey.
But what
up, see
team?
who's good. German national. And so.
Well, time.
Yeah, so I go to the airport to fly back to the States.
Oh,
And
PSG.
I have the jersey on. It's 15, right? I immediately get pulled out of line by the police. Like, you, back here, now. Reason I got pulled out is, how the fuck is a foreigner wearing a 3-star jersey? You know, so they checked to see if I overstayed my visa or something like that. Yeah, I was pulled out, paperwork checked and everything. Is all because I wore a 3-star. Jap. Yeah, I did. You know, I thought about it before I put it on, but I was like, oh, nah, they're so laid back at the Frankfurt airport. They'll never do it. That's something the Americans would do. And no, they were on it like post haste. I saw that jersey. They're like, and the first words out of their mouth as they're looking at how long you've been here. You know? And then, you know, and we're fiddling through my wallet to show them my green card.
Oh.
Here goes Bayern again. Can he make it?
Mbappe.
Oh, I don't know what sneeze on
Close
camera.
finish for Braintree Town.
Thomas Müller looking perpetually confused.
It's still 1-0 to Milan, last I checked as well.
Ooh.
Get your ass in
Braintree
gear
Town
there,
is
Harry
3-2.
Kane. Harry Kane hurt or something?
Who he was playing? I think he was. Milan.
I think he's playing. I think they're like full strength.
Yeah, they are.
No, the midfield won't be. Skip and Sarr are playing. But attack-wise, yeah, full force.
Only about 12 minutes left in this match. Bayern up 1-0. It's going to take an effort, although I don't think the door's totally closed. Bayern hasn't shown the control in the last 5 minutes that they did throughout the beginning of this half.
Hmm.
Your
And
team's
PSG started to knock on.
you playing Dortmund tomorrow?
I was going to say that'll be a good game.
Viel Glück,
Dortmund.
mein Freund. Viel Glück.
Dankeschön.
I was going to say he was about a mile offside before that flag went up. You can tell with the sound it's the German fans that are having the best time there.
Let's see. It's not really terribly far drive for him. It's a bit of a
No.
the haul. You got to stay the night there, but that's not.
You're looking at maybe 6 hours drive.
Yeah, pretty much, depending on where you. Well, probably from where I am. If you're on the border, it could be up to like
From
3.
Munich to Paris is probably wow.
For it'd probably be 7, 8, 7, maybe even 7, 8 from Bavaria though. From Munich. From Munich. I think it's bet 7 or 8 from Munich. That's 6 for me. Still.
That did look like a free kick.
Let's check it out.
No.
Good no call by the ref there. Good call.
Could be accidental.
Yeah. Let's give some hats off to the ref. Great job tonight. Like you know the refs doing their job when you don't know they're there, and you should get credit when credit's due.
I was going to say that's a free kick. Come on, Ray.
He's letting them play, but he's not letting them be crazy either, and I think that's all you can ask for. Yeah, it is easier to drive to Spain. Bayern moving in with a bit of a rush. And to Thomas Muller, but he fires one right over the net.
Because I remember that when I was in Salou, I think it was like a bank holiday or something. It was like the first 2 days we were there, and it was like all the people from France coming up, or coming down south. Sorry, I should say.
Mbappe turns on the Jets with a through ball opportunity for PSG, and it's in. Woo! Woo! We got a game, folks.
We have. Bayern should take the chances.
Yep. And that's what you get with Kylian Mbappe on the pitch.
Yeah, that's the problem. There he is. Get up. Mbappe signals the crowd. We got to get into this. Well, he is. That's the thing about Mbappe. He doesn't strike me as having. He's clutch. He's got all that skill and he's clutch. Usually you have guys that are that clutch. They're usually not that skilled. They get up for games. And Mbappe's that good and clutch. Boom.
He's
Great
got that
pass.
Michael Jordan mentality.
And back to Mbappe. Beautiful give and go. And just buries it. No chance for Sommer. None. Wait a minute. Are we looking at a VRA call? Whoa, 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 whoa. How could that be anything other than a goal? What's going on here? Offsides?
I don't know.
Have they blown that goal off? No.
I don't
Are they looking?
I don't know.
I'm not saying offside.
No
I
way.
think they're
No
currently
way.
looking.
Possibility this game.
It's
Yes, it looks
very
like they've
close.
blown it off. Kind
Oh, wow.
tour. No goal.
oh, wow.
Oh, what a bad break. Jesus Christ. Was that the computer that said it was offsides?
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, I think the computer's the automatic. Yeah. Oh, boy, it must have been an ass hair if it was.
If you were buying, start shutting up shop because they're going to come out looking for this now.
This is going to be big
Oh,
for
man.
them. They're
No
going
goal.
to be fully firing now. The belief is going to be there for PSG.
Yeah.
You've got to go for it.
I mean, that's what we're saying. Even a fully fit, not even a fully fit
Jeez.
Mbappe can still do it.
I almost want to see that again. So they're saying the original Mbappe
Yeah, but-
pass. With,
It must have been just off a fraction, maybe.
No, the one where he played the fullback down the line. It looks like that's what they called it for. They didn't show very good.
No,
yeah, I'd like
no,
to
they
see it
didn't.
more. I always get really suspicious when they don't show.
Oh,
Here's
nice.
another opportunity. Messi, scoff the O!
Oh,
I thought that was in.
oh no!
I thought that was in.
Messi, Messi with a.
a.
You don't see this very often when he's this low. Shanked it off his left foot. Oh no! Take that back. Defender in position knocks it away. But it'll result in a PSG corner kick. All of a sudden, all the momentum's PSG's way. Here's a Messi corner kick, knocked away by Sommer, and another corner on the other side.
Wow, this could be one hell of a finish.
I was going to say that when you consider like what 70th minute before they had the first shot on target,
Yeah,
and now
it's
PSG wake up.
exploded with
Is
the
it
Yeah.
control? Opportunity by Messi as offsides? Yes.
Looks like he's gave a offside or free kick for something. Aye.
probably like an elbow or something in the box.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. Good call.
Yeah.
Definitely a foul. Boy, Neymar almost picked it off. PSG
Oh
moves
my
in.
god!
Oh
look how
my
he
God,
pissed.
why
Back up
was
to
that?
Messi in the left corner of the box. He chips it.
Relentless.
Pushed away and by, but off a volley. And
What
Sommer
is
makes the
happening to the
save.
defence?
Oh my!
Ventala with the volley. Oh, no, actually, he did get the bounce. I
Bayern are
apologize.
panicking now.
Like they are. That defence shat it there.
Right now, PSG is looking like those salaries are worth it, which is
You
rare.
think the way PSG the last 5 minutes, you think they're the ones up on top?
Yeah.
Where was this PSG all game?
Why do I feel like I
Exactly,
can pick up the
yeah.
paper tomorrow and find out that that really wasn't offsides and there was something wrong with the computer? Why do I get that feeling?
Could be a chance.
Neymar picks up a yellow card.
As we're having a little break here in Paris,
Gravenberch.
the San Siro, it is still 1-0 to Milan. I mean, just look at it. Look at the ground he covered there in a short period of time, Mbappe.
Yeah, I know. He just explodes, just like
It's,
during the
it's edited, yeah, you're
Just when he
right.
explodes, he's the best player on earth. And he does it in big spots.
Yeah. mean, like you said, it's hard not to like a player like that.
No, I got no issues. I'm sure PSG players because he wanted to get his ass out of there, and then there's a rumor said he was allowed to 20-year-old guy able to nix trades and stuff.
Oh yeah, he can
which
do
is
this
ridiculous.
and that. He was looking for a free kick.
Yeah, he says he was fouled. Looks like he was offsides. See, yeah.
Oh my, like a toe.
Literally a toe. They went back. Yeah. Maybe it's a little too accurate.
Yeah, I thought it's a hard,
it was offsides.
Hard decision to make. It feels a bit ridiculous.
We got confirmation for me. The offsides was offsides for sure, but Jesus Christmas. You know?
That is the closest in a while I've seen
10 years ago, that's fucking...
That's one each.
It's a 1-all.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody would complain.
No,
because you'd be
nobody
like,
would have ever complained.
Someone's calling that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'd maybe thought like the initial play inside the box, but not that far away from the box.
Unbelievable. Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi still in.
A funky hairstyle.
It just shows you how much.
Shows you how much Qatar money can get you, dude.
Yeah, sure.
It just shows you. I don't know what you're snickering at. You've got the American money now.
You can.
Hell yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, we get a free kick.
How am I enjoying this American money?
It's alright, we've got Scottish car mechanics money. That's what we've got.
You got that American money, and then your books, your accountants, offsides. Just like Man City. Everybody's saying that Chelsea's next.
I would not be surprised unless
Chelsea are being smart with it.
Oh, really? They're looking at stuff with Man City going back to the late 2000s. Some of the stuff is like,
I mean, yeah, that might be
2010.
Was here,
and you guys with your crazy teams in 2006 and 5, holy Christmas!
Maybe
a fucking all-star team.
But they found a loophole under Bowley, so the recent money is all cheeky but legal by the looks of things.
Well, wait a minute. Would New Chelsea be punished? That means the Russian guy would have done it. Would they be punished for what the Russian guy did? I don't know. It's interesting.
Well, true.
Surely.
How do you punish? How do you punish the new administration for the old administration's folly?
But then, does the blame lie on the club rather?
Yeah, I think if the club discovers there was cheating going on by the former, they'd have to turn it over. Yeah, sure. But I think maybe that act would keep them from being punished.
I remember when Chelsea was shit.
By the way, 4 minutes extra time. We're 30 seconds deep, the 90th minute.
Seems to have calmed down a bit. Bayern gained control a bit.
Yeah, like, well, no gamble around. Just play your fucking triangle monkey in the middle, Messi in the outside. Well, he can find anybody. Messi's going to have an opportunity here. Ooh, a brutal tackle on Lionel Messi, and I don't think it's ball. This is a yellow card. Deep in the game, we're going to get some... Oh! A yellow red, he set him off!
That was the player in the first half. That
Benjamin Pavard, he gets shown the red, and you're not playing in the second leg. Oh. Brutile. Let me ask you something, though. Is it a foul you have to take? Considering the player, the caliber, and how close to the box. I can make that. If I got to stick up for this guy, is this a foul you got to... I don't think he purposely went in to hurt him or anything.
No.
You know, if he could have hurt him. Because
that's just smart play.
Little drama here. We're almost into the second minute of injury time. As you can see, the clock is frozen. 90. And this probably
He did
will
well
be
to time the
PSG's
slide
only
so it
chance.
happened
Neymar
outside
hooks
of
it
him.
in, still maintains control after it deflects back to him. A header on net over the top of Summer, and Bayern will retake control.
Pointing.
I mean, like their Neymar should have done better. Like the first cross in, that should have been better.
I really can't see. I mean, it's not like he's had a bad game.
He's
Yeah.
not. I've got to give Neymar credit for for majority of the game. Like he's tried, because like you can see Messi's not fully recovered. I've not seen Messi do a burst at all.
No.
Mbappe, apart from like that goal, maybe twice we've seen him really go. So like that forward line is not fully fit yet.
The thing is, this strategy almost worked if it wasn't for computers and a and a toe offsides.
Exactly, yeah.
Coming up on the 3rd minute of injury time for total, so this will be the last minute. It's do or die time now. We're just waiting for that whistle.
Over in the San Siro, it's still 1-0 AC Milan. They're into the 3rd minute of added on time. If this finishes 1-0, Bayern, they've got.
It's a miracle.
They played well, but like the last 20 minutes, they've got lucky.
Bayern fires directly on net for the free kick, but they're not done. 30 seconds left, and PSG try to draw at this stage. It's just it doesn't mean anything. Donnarumma fires it up to his defense. They're going to let them get one more play in. Neymar down the left side tries to pitch it, deflects.
But definitely.
Out. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, but like
that's it.
Like, aye, we've seen 2 PSG teams tonight. The first half they were non-existent. Bayern were fantastic to watch. The minute Mbappe comes on to help that line, it was a totally different team.
It really is. And it was like instant too. It was before you even got a touch. You could see there was just better hustle all around.
Offizieller Sponsor der UEFA Champions League.
Again.
Champions!
It's been a while since you've done that. But then again, that's PSG lost another game.
Yes, that would be 3 in a row.
Other game they lost,
That would be with their League Cup, Marseille, and now Bayern.
Monaco.
Signal, old Lionel Messi scratching his head, kind of summed up the whole day. Yeah.
5th minute added on time at San Siro. It's still 1-0. For what I'm looking at, Tottenham's had a lot more shots, but they've had fewer on target, and it's kind of split with the possession.
Are you still playing?
It must be near the end now. It must be near the end.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get in there. We can. We'll go to Tottenham. Oh, my subscription. Subscription?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, for DAZN. Oh, it's on DAZN? Oh,
Capital.
DAZN I have, so I don't really care. Yeah, I think we can get it back up there. Hold on. DAZN I have. I was like, what? I gotta buy another one? This is insane.
Say, how many have you got?
I got them all. I got them all.
No, but now it's
asking
people to buy it again. I was like, I thought you were subscribed to the zone. We were watching it at the weekend.
Let's even get it and bring you Tottenham, Milan. Let's see if we can get it back up there. Well, yeah, I think we can. They're in extra time right now too.
There's a minute left.
Oh, scheisse. Back to live. I've fucked it. No. There we go. Get back to live. Oh, they got. It's only like about 30 seconds left, Milan. Milan is up 1-0 on Tottenham. They only got about 30 seconds left. Of course, Harry Kane's out there. See if we get a dramatic ending here. or not. Kane just goes just ahead of him, just misses the pass. And I think that's going to be it once Milan gets the opportunity to kick off. And both results will end up being 1-0. And I guess what? They'll see each other next week, right?
Yeah.
I'll just double check for you.
Bayern win. Well, it don't happen to these games. These feel like quarters to me, not wins. You don't get anything for winning the first leg.
No, they're not playing next Tuesday.
And that's it.
Or Wednesday, so it looks like a fortnight.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh,
wow.
Fortnight, yeah.
2 weeks. So that's it.
Wild.
They'll wrap it up. AC Milan over Tottenham, 1-0. And of course, if you're just tuning in now, Bayern over Paris Saint-Germain, 1-0. Well, I don't know, folks. I think this has been great. Wonderful. You guys got anything? Join our Discord if you want to hang out with us. We do stream games on the weekend sometimes, privately. You can sit around, drink beers, coffee, the whole nine. You got any ideas for which one is to cover, content, things of that nature? Sub the Glory Hunters channel, and we'll always be here streaming the biggies as we enter the end of the European season. We're just kind of getting there. February, March, big games.
Yep.
April
This is
and
when it
May,
starts to mess up.
championships. So we're in big games part, then we go into championship stuff. And we'll bring them all. And of course, MLS starting next week. So that's cool too. So we might get the those late night games for you real sick bastards in Europe.
You don't sleep.
Yeah, I don't like sleep.
Well,
All right, yeah, I think I feel good. I feel good about the stream. A lot of fun. Thank you very much, there, Miss Nick Golo. Do appreciate it. I wonder where Joey's been.
I wonder where Greenland was. He usually looks.
You working tonight?
Don't know. No idea.
Flo and Blackie, Orson Welles, Bradford Mitchell, Ruthless Rosie.
Rosie as well in the chat.
Thank you so much. Agent.
Cool. We had a random verse. I did see verse pop in.
What did he have to say?
That's what I'm trying to find. And I can't find it. It was that long ago.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 9 shots on goal to Bayern's 19. Possession time 54% over Paris's 46. 1-0 Bayern. That's it, everybody. You guys have a good one. Take care and night.
Woo! The same.
Your mic is off sides.